from Group 5. In this video, we will explain about equivalent at work level. First, I will explain what is equivalent in translation. Equivalent in translation is a functional continuance between the source and the target text. So, equivalent at what level? In this translation, the first consideration is equivalent at what level, because the translator starts analyzing and exploring the meaning of the word. As the single unit is the shorter language, Bollinger answers as quoted by Baker definite what is as the smallest unit of language that can be used by itself. One word may contain several elements of meaning. For example, words such as retail. There are two distinct elements of meaning. There is re and tell. There is no one-to-one correspondence between orthography or the element of meaning within or across language. For instance, bawang putih in Indonesian is written one word in English language, and semangka in Indonesian is written two words watermelon in English. To differentiate the elements of meaning in words, the terms morpheme then to be introduced to describe the minimal formal elements of meaning in language. A word such as unbelievable consists of three morphemes: unmeaning, not believe, meaning, able to be. Then it can be paraphrased as cannot be believed.
I'm Santiarita Purba with register number 20120068. We'll continue the next material. Strategies in word level equivalence. 1. Translation by more general word or superordinate. This strategy is very common to the translator for dealing with many types of non-equivalence because of the hierarchical structure of semantic file is not language specific. It works equally well in most. For example, short text, sampo rambut dengan sampo yang ringan dan handuk yang ringan. Target text, sampo the hair with a mild wella sampo and lightly towel dry. Number 2. Translation by more neutral or less expressive word. The translator used this strategy because the target language has no direct equivalent word. For example, short text, rumah gunung panda kaya akan kehidupan tanaman. Target text, the panda mountain home is rich in plant life. Number 3. Translation by culture substitution. This strategy is used when the target language does not have the same proportional meaning but is likely to have similar impact on the target readers. For example, short text. Koleksi Patrick memiliki restoran fasilitas yang sesuai dengan setiap selera dan gourmet yang cerdas, hingga ahli teh krim. Target text. The Patrick collection has restaurant facility to suit every taste from the discerning gourmet to the cream tea expert. Purpose of equivalent at words level only works when you have a deep understanding of what the short context is trying to cover. It doesn't simply cover the meaning of the content but the tone and style of the delivery.
Okay guys, here I want to explain about problems equivalence at word level. The first, culture-specific concepts. The source language word may express a concept which is totally unknown in the target language, or abstract or concrete may relate to a religious belief, a social custom, or even a type of food. And the second is the source language concept is not lexicalized in the target language. The source language word may express a concept which is known in target culture, but simply not allocate a target language word to express it. And the third is the source language word is semantically complex. The source language word may be semantically complex. And the fourth, the source and the target language make different distinction in meaning. The target language may make more a vivid distinction in meaning than the source language. And number 5 is the target language lack a subordinate. The target language may have specific word or hyponyms, but no general word or subordinate to head the semantic field. Number 6, the target language lacks a specific term or hyponym. More commonly, language tend to have general word or subordinate, but lack specific ones or hyponyms. And number 7 is there are differences in cycle or interpersonal perspective. Cycle perspective has to do with where things or people are in relation to one another or to a place, as expressed in pairs of words such as come or go, take or bring, and arrive or depart, and etc. Perspective may also include the relationship between participants in a discourse or tenor. Number 8, there are differences in form. There is often no equivalent in the target language for particular form in the source text. And the last is the use of fluent word in the source text. Words such as fade, chick, and alfresco in English are used for their perspective value because they add an air of sophistication to the text or its subject matter. This is often lost in translation because it is not always possible to find a fluent word with the same meaning in the target language. Okay, that's all the explanation from me. Thank you.